Yo, what it do, baby boo? This your girl Ariel. Good. Right. Alright, let's try it again. Ready? Go. Yo, what's up, y'all? This your girl Ariel. What's up, AB gang? I'm back with another motherfucking video. But today, I have a special guest back here. It's my little sis, Zaria. Say what's up. Say what's up.
Hi.
You so damn awkward. But it's my little sis, ride or die best friend. Y'all gonna see her a lot in my videos because she's literally always around me 24/7, and the motherfucker is very conscious. So today we're going to talk. Today we're going to talk about religion versus spirituality. I brought her on this video to talk about this because she has more knowledge than me in certain areas. Well, sort of. But you know, I would like to have somebody else's input about this. So I'm going to ask her a couple of questions about what she thinks about spirituality and religion, and then maybe I may put my input in on, you know, I could say reality, spirituality, and religion. So,
Don't hit the beast.
Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna ask you a question. So
Hold on. Wait. Before I get started. I am a Scorpio, so I'm very blunt and direct. So if you don't like what I'm about to say, okay? Sorry. Go ahead.
You heard her. Okay, so what is your I'm dead, bro. Why you in the
Camera time.
It's time to shine, bitch. What, you know, do you think about, you know, religion? Like, what is your how did you grow up? Like, how did you become spiritual? How did you become, you know, how do you go from religious to a spiritual person? Explain to them, you know, your thoughts and opinions about it.
For me, it would have to be like I started to question a lot of stuff that, you know, mama would tell us or anybody that was telling me anything about religion, and it just didn't add up right. Like, for instance, how is somebody burning in hell if they are a spirit? How do you feel that? Are you not supposed to be physical? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Then there's another question. How do they know the temperatures? How do you know that like, it's cold in heaven is what they say, or, you know, it feels calm and good and all that in heaven, but if you really think about it, we are living in hell already. So it's like, you know, what's down there in hell that I haven't seen already or experienced already? Technically,
facts.
You know, jail is probably the worst, or prison, excuse me, that's quote unquote hell. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you don't have your rights or your freedom basically taken away from you. So, and that's part of religion. Like, when you are a Christian or whatever you are, you have limits and limitations because you're so worried about not sinning. You're so worried about, you know, being your true self, which is, say, you know, they always talk about weed is bad and this is, no, it's not. Weed is not bad for you. You know what I'm saying? So if you like smoking weed, go smoke weed. I smoke weed. I don't mind saying that. I don't, you know what I mean? So it's like, and they always say, you know, being gay or just any type of sin is bad, and I'm just like, no, it's not. But
basically, being happy, your authentic self.
Yeah.
You know, if it's not following along with the Bible or whatever you read, is bad. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, and it just, religion gives you limitations to your true self. Like I said. Oh my God, I look like hey, saggy boobs. I swear I don't. It's the shirt.
Anybody worry about your titties?
It's just the shirt. Shakir, you know, Tupac. I know the truth about him too, but we'll get to that to another video. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically pretty much it. I mean, there's more to it, of course, but I'm sure you can chime in. So go ahead.
Yeah, I feel the same way about religion. I grew up in a church. I was, you know, I think my religion, like, it's not fair because once you're born, it's like they kind of throw it at you, like, boom. Since we were raised this way, you have to believe, you know, Jesus is going to come, like, a guy is going to come out the sky and save you. You know, if you do this X, Y, and Z.
A guy that's white and blonde with, you know, blue eyes.
Mind you that, you know, back in the day, our ancestors, the Bible has been rewritten so many times, and they didn't give us the Bible until they rewrote it, until they wrote it to their standards of how the masses are supposed to live, or the masses are supposed to survive in life. And so I mean, some of the in the Bible, it has some type of spiritual stuff in there, because Jesus, if you think about it, was a spiritual person, but they make him to seem like he was more religious and spiritual. And on top of that, he's a source. But anyway, so I feel as if religion, like she said, it's a fear based. It's created to control the masses, and it's a fear based thing. You can't really be who you are without walking on eggshells and thinking you're going to go to hell. And they say God is not of fear, but most Christians are fearful of doing what makes them happy, because they don't want to be punished by this God that put them here on earth, knowingly what we're going to do. And go ahead.
Or damn, I lost my train of thought. I was going to say, basically, Christians or any religion, basically, people are fearful of basically not sinning, even though it shouldn't be quote unquote called a sin, if that makes sense. Like, just be you and do you. Like, don't be worried about getting, like she said, punished and stuff like that. Just be you and live your life to the fullest. Mm-hmm. Like, don't be scared. And as far as like religion being created, which it is, a lot of this shit is really created. Money, religion, politics, sports, anything to divide the whole, like people, human race, everything is created, bro. Like, just think about it. Seriously, just all these subscribers, your peoples. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to think, literally. Black people especially, y'all need to literally start thinking. Stop seeing what other black people are doing, monkey see, monkey do. Like, just question the shit before you jump on the shit, basically. Like
why are you doing it? Think for yourself. Because when you follow what other people are doing on social media, or what the pastor or your mama or whoever's telling you to do, you're not thinking for yourself. How do you expect to be truly happy if you're not thinking for yourself? How do you expect to conquer certain things or fulfill your life purpose if you're not thinking for yourself? You're thinking at a certain limit. You're limited to yourself, because you're only thinking in the box, not outside of the box.
About what people are telling you, or the shit that you have learned from your parents, from the Bible.
Exactly. It's okay. God never said don't question him. When people say don't question God, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, God gave you a brain to question and wonder and want to explore the truth, or what you like. It doesn't make sense to me. But and in religion, to me, like, I was more depressed being a Christian than being spiritual. I mean, yes, being spiritual, you go through a spiritual awakening and you have these up and down mood swings, but you know why you're going through it. When you're religious and you have a certain belief system, you're depressed is because you don't want to disappoint
the God that you praying
to, or you don't want to disappoint your family, or if you do that, your family's gonna be like, well, you're not supposed to do that because
this in
the Bible, or this, and so it's too much.
Exactly.
And then I don't understand, like, when I used to be in church, because I'm not going to church anymore. I haven't been in church in a minute. When I used to go to church, they would say at the end, give your life to God. If not, you're going to hell. To me, that's wrong, because God is love. God is nothing of fear. And you putting fear in these people's hearts that, shit, I could walk outside and me not being as good of a person, I'm going to go to hell just because I didn't give my life to this white God that somebody, not necessarily because he's white, but this man that they created. If I don't do that, then I'm going to go to hell. And it doesn't make sense to me, because I've met the most nicest people and more genuine people that will actually lend you out of help, versus a motherfucker in church that's a hypocrite will sit here and judge you. Like, everything that they say is a sin, Christians do that. They don't think about it.
Yes, Christian. A lot of Christians do that. Like she said, like, a lot of them, they judge you. They,
look down on you because
they think you doing wrong because it said that in the Bible. Like,
no. Exactly.
No.
Exactly. And so it's just like, if you really think about it, everything that they say not to do, Christians are doing it, but they don't see that because they think, oh, well, because I go to church, or because I read the Bible, or because, I'm not doing that certain sin, I'm going to go to heaven, or because I gave my life to Jesus. It's okay to, judge that person, talk about that person, or be like, or really not accept others for who they are or what they decide to do with their life. You have to love everybody, no matter what color, what race, what gender, what type of sex they like. It does not matter, and After that, after understand not under, 'cause you don't ever understand nothing. You understand or you know overstand stuff. When you overstand things or understand when stuff come within, you'll understand that religion is nothing but a tactic to just stop you from being who you truly are. And that's what my whole channel, guys know what it's about. It's about being who you are, setting yourself free mentally and emotionally. And to do that, you have to sit back and think for yourself and realize, okay, where did this all come from? What am I doing wrong? Or what belief systems are stopping me from really becoming who I am and, setting me free mentally? Because you literally you have one life to live.
Although people do have past lives.
We do have past lives, but you have one life to live, and one thing you don't want to do is live your life through certain limitations or beliefs, and you die unhappy. And my purpose is to help everybody just to really, like I said, think for themselves and to
be your authentic self
and be really happy. Have inner peace, because most Christians are depressed. I'm gonna tell you that now. Most anybody that's in a religion, not even just Christian, anybody that's a religion is depressed.
Yes.
Why you do that?
Because let me chime in.
I'm bad.
She is absolutely right. It's okay to pray, but there's also a thing called manifesting, law of attraction, the shit they don't tell you in church.
But they say that, but they do talk about that in the Bible.
Yes, I'm saying in church because a lot of people spend their time there. You know what I mean?
Oh.
As far as like Christians and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't really tell you about that. Which, if you want to live the life that you're praying for, you can manifest that life. You can create your own reality, and basically, it's basically law of attraction. If you don't know what that is, there's millions of videos on YouTube. Go look at it, or she'll have her own video. So, but that's all I need.
You should do a video. I think you should do a video of that law of attraction. I know a little bit about it, but I know.
It just
hell no. And then so we're gonna talk about spirituality. What is your opinion, and what has I can never say this shit, spirituality done for you, once when you're becoming awakened, and the studies you've done, how's it played a part in your life so far?
Honestly, it keeps me grounded, it keeps me balanced, and it keeps me focused within the present moment, because I'm still learning that, because I think about like you said the other day when we had our talk, future plans and stuff that's not here tomorrow, basically.
Right.
Just living the present moment is keeping me calm, very calm. And I was depressed as well, being a Christian or being so, I guess, religious based or whatever. So it's but now that I crossed over to spirituality, I don't feel that way no more. I'm at peace with myself, and I'm very happy. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that really matters. If you can't be who you truly want to be, which I really am, I believe, then you need to question what are you doing in your life. Or if you are a Christian, then shit, something need to change then. But I'm not. Let me tell you something. I'm not bashing.
That's how you bashing.
I'm not bashing if you're a Christian or if whatever you believe in. I'm just saying you need to question who you praying to, basically, because you don't know who you truly praying to. It's some shit behind every religion that they created. It really is. Okay, so it's think for yourself and question question anything, basically, as far as religion. You know what I'm saying?
And they say, God is a just God. But
how do you know that?
No, not even that. But why do I have to pray through another God to get to the higher God?
Praying through Jesus
to get that
Heavenly Father. And
that doesn't make sense. Once it's out in the universe, it's out there.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of questions and things. I have my concerns about religion, but I have facts, and if you guys don't really agree with what we're saying, you can always go look it up on other YouTube channels. If we're not explaining it well, or
we ain't gonna get our feelings hurt.
Nah, but if it come off they're bashing, I don't bash anybody. Everybody has a free will to do what they want, but
and
also
believe in what they want.
My purpose is to put my word out there, as a spiritual being, to put my word out there and get people to open their minds up, because we are in the, what's that called?
Matrix.
Hell yeah, the Matrix, and we're going through a spiritual war in the No, the age of the age of Aquarius.
Oh yeah.
Basically a mass awakening, and my job is to awaken people and to put little bugs in you guys' ears, so maybe you can okay, let me take a step back and think about what they're saying, because people don't say stuff just to say stuff. When you hear when you hear stuff multiple times, there's no such thing as a conspiracy.
That way,
look up the word conspiracy and look where the word conspiracy
came from. If I got motherfucking me evidence, bro, ain't no conspiracy, and I got evidence. It's plenty of evidence out there. They giving y'all the tools, honestly, and y'all just not really paying attention to it. That's just that.
Because that your third eye is not open. You using these two eyes, but you're not using this eye. Look at she finna start preaching. Hey,
don't get me started.
So, but yeah, go ahead about your spirituality. My bad.
That's it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, keep me grounded, keep me balanced, keep me in the present moment. Make me happy. I'm at peace. I mean, there's more to it, but that's just to sum it up. Let me think. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I'm free. I feel very free. I'm not worried about getting punished or going to hell, because we already here in this motherfucker. We on the third dimension. If you don't know about dimensions, look it up. A lot of y'all gotta catch up, but she gonna get videos out like that, I'm sure.
Yep.
But as far as me personally being having my experience, I think everybody should be involved. I really do, because if they can feel undeniable love for themselves and stop thinking that they getting touched when they at church and they just start freaking out and all that, that ain't, bro. I'm sorry, but that shit is fake. I don't know who and how they do it, but that is. I'm not finna touch a motherfucker and then I'm not finna touch somebody and then that don't even make sense to me. That's just me, but. And I've seen the dumb people catch the Holy Spirit, start running around in church and shit like that. Like, bro,
I'm too far
first
for
of all,
that.
pump your brakes before you hit me, because I'm be real mad. Number two, it just, I don't know, bro. Maybe I think differently than some people, but that just, it blows my mind.
It don't sit right with you.
It don't, yeah. I mean, granted, people do go through traumatic stuff, but again, if a motherfucker knew the shit that they was praying about and praying to, then they wouldn't be really having them well, depending on what it is. Look at that waltz.
That's a big ass waltz.
Anyway,
I hate bugs. I hate bugs with a passion. But anywho, y'all seen a little bit about my spiritual journey that I'm still on.
Yeah, me too.
Being spiritual to me has blessed me in so many ways, mentally and emotionally. I have.
Take your time, baby. Take your time.
Take my time. I'm playing. I am, currently still doing inner healing, inner work, which is going to help me, get to where I'm supposed to go as far as me doing having a spiritual business. In order for me to help other people, I have to be fully healed myself. And you can't, like I said in the last video, you can't really heal yourself fully unless you go within, not taking no medicine. Not even that. You can't taking prescribed medicine that's only suppressing it, but really going within, praying and meditating, sitting still, doing what you have to do in order for you to heal and really be truly happy. When I was a Christian, I was halfway happy because I was living through other people's lives. I was doing things for other people as far as making them happy or me not want to be judged. That's not really being happy. I set myself free being spiritual as far as thinking for my own self, as far as doing things that I want to do that makes me happy, no matter if it's coloring a book and putting that picture up and trying to sell my fucking color pictures. Whatever I decide to do makes me happy. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm gonna keep that part in there. Maybe it may make sense to somebody. I don't know. But being spiritual has helped me to be more calm and at peace and really understand what unconditional love is. Like I said, there's two types of love. There's conditional and there's unconditional. And to me, there are some Christians that do show unconditional love, but most of them, or not even just Christian people that's religious, don't have that unconditional love, because you have to believe a certain thing or you have to be a certain way in order for people to love you. When you're spiritual, you love everybody no matter what they look like or how they come, and that's what truly heals humanity. love, unconditional love, and
that's what they don't want.
Exactly, they want division, religion,
and hate.
You know, oh, that person's gay. This is, or that person, you know, they believe in, like,
they don't believe in Jesus, so I don't like them.
You know, or like they treat you differently. And if people would just understand, you know, the difference between spirituality and religion, and really understand what spirituality is about, then everybody would love one another. Look, you always trying to get your time to shine. Hold on, y'all, that's my dog. Stop! Ooh, with that eye booger. We almost done with the video. Give him a bone.
It's right there.
Hey, get your bone.
Anyway.
But anywho,
you might want to cut it off.
So yeah, but
get a part 2.
Yeah, probably. I'm probably trying to finish that while he's not barking. But like I was saying, it has tremendously, you know, set me free. It has. I don't judge anybody for what they, you know, I used to judge people. Like, I used to be like, oh, they're not Christian, you know, I can't get along with them, or they're not Christian because, like, I will always, like, talk about people, but I've literally matured in a tremendous way. You know, spirituality helps you to set boundaries when healthy boundaries, and, you know, you pay attention to who you're surrounding yourself with, and, you know, people that, to me, that have that religion mindset base are at a very negative, low vibration. And I'm not gonna surround myself by them people, because you only believe in what they put out there. You only believe in things of what you see and hear, but not really going within to get the knowledge of
or questioning
anything, because I can't trust you if you believe everything that somebody putting out there and you ain't done no knowledge on. I can't, because that means at the end of the day you're gonna be surrounding me with, did you see that on the news? Did you this did you? Oh, that girl, I'm judging her. Like, I don't want to be surrounded myself by people like that. And I'm all about love and healing, and that's what spirituality is to me. And I will hope that one day everybody will become that way, because before there was religion, there was spirituality. Remember that. Who was everybody praying to before, you know, or doing before, you know, religion came along? So I just want everybody to think about that. But, you know, I'm not judging anybody for what y'all believe in. It's just, I'm trying to expand your mind, help you guys think for yourselves to become a better version of you, to your higher self. You know, once you become your higher self, you will not be sad. I promise you. You will not let anybody get to you. You will not let nobody offend you. Like, you will be at peace within yourself.
And feel free.
It's all about freedom. They said we're in the homeland, the land of free, but you're not free if you still listening to what
they give
the elites are telling you what to do. That's not free. It's limits to this shit. What they say is levels to this shit, type shit. So, anywho, guys, like, comment, subscribe to the video. Tell me your name. Oh, hell.
Zaria is the name.
Bitch! I'm playing. It's my little sis. You're going to see her again on the video. Hope you guys liked it. If we offended you, we sorry. But, hey, this channel's nothing but realness on here.
Do some research, please. Start questioning everything, anything. Don't have to be just about religion. Start to question every single thing. I can put some questions on here for your channel and see what they.
Oh, yeah, we can do that tomorrow.
I'm dead. Just make a part 2.
Oh yeah. And so, you know, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share this link with everybody. Leave comments if you have any questions, concerns. I
don't know if your eyes is open.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
You idiot. Like the video. If you don't like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. But I hope you don't. If you do like, give it a thumbs up.
Spread the love.
Spread the love. That's what I'm all about. See you guys in another video. Peace.